Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you're well. Back again to do another video. So I thought I'd do a show and tell of some vintage books that I recently acquired, and I thought you might be interested in these for different reasons, different uses. And so I thought I'd take you through them to see what you think. So these all of them came from a book exchange. So you can exchange books of your own and take books, or you can donate money and it goes to charity. So you've got those two options. So a lot of the books are novels, and then there's lots of other types of reference books and things like that. And then, occasionally you can come across some really nice vintage books. And I was lucky, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I found these lovely books. So I've got a few to show you. I've got, how many? 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 to show you. I thought I had 6 on this in this video, and I've got a couple more that I can show you another time. But these were the ones that I particularly wanted to show you today. So I'll be using these books in various ways. So I'll go through them and see, and we can discuss how we're going to use, or how I'm going to use them rather. So I'll start with the small one first. So this one to one side a minute. So this one is, it's called the Songs of Praise Melody Edition. It was the cover that attracted me to the book before I knew what the book was, what the subject was. I love this cover. I love the blue. And I also quite like the design of the 2 deer in a forest, and it's the same on the back as well. Hopefully you can see that. And it's got a stamp here, and this is published. So it's called the Songs of Praise Melody Edition, and it was published. It's 14th impression. It was published 1959. So it's in excellent condition. And yeah, it's got all these lovely songs in it, hymns and what have you, verses. So the book itself, I would like to do something with as an old, book, an altered book, because I love the cover, and I would like to use, even though it's in excellent condition, and it's a shame to do, to pull pages out of something like this. I could use these pages. I'd be happy to use these pages because it's lovely paper, and I do like, music paper as well. I keep checking that you're in frame. I'll try and stick to this sort of area. So I don't like taking pages out of really good books and ones that you can't get your hands on easily. So this book would be something that I don't know if I could find other copies of. I'm sure I probably could if I looked, but... So this one is, I'm thinking about what to do with this one. I love the cover. I'd love to make a journal from the cover alone, and these pages would make really nice book pages in journals. Interesting and pretty, and I like the colour of the pages as well. So that's the first one, and as I say, I love it. So that's the first one. The second one is this huge book. It's the Classics it's Cassell's French Dictionary. So it's French to English, English to French. It's huge. It's got a cloth spine and cloth cover. It's damaged, as you can see. I'm sure I can do something with that. And this is interesting. It's obviously come up. Again, that if I wanted to, in fact, I would want to use the book cover itself. And the pages inside. So this is a book that I would get a lot of use out of as a journal, or you know, an altered book as a journal if I use the cover, and then the pages themselves, which, you know, great, lovely, lovely, lovely book. And I love this speckled effect around the edge. It's sort of like a pinky purple speckled effect on the edges of the pages. So some writing in French there. It says £1, but obviously I didn't, well, I mean, I gave a donation for all the books, so you know, I didn't sort of individually give but it would, somebody obviously bought it from a second-hand shop for £1 at some point. Let's have a look, see if there's a date on it. I don't think there is. Oh yeah, there is. Oh, I'm surprised about that. So this is the 14th edition, and it's 1938, and the first edition came out in 1920. So yeah, I do have another French to English dictionary around here somewhere. But yeah, lovely page. It's been sewn in. You can see the stitching. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love it. Lots of really nice pages to use, but it would look great in a bookcase. It's a shame it's faded, but you know, you would expect something that age to fade if it's been you know, left to where the sun has hit the bookcase that it was in. Lovely book, love it. So this is Tales of the Old Gardeners. Now I get these books, they're not new books by any means. I think they're 2010 or something like that. Just want to show you the cover. Green, gorgeous green cloth, like linen style cover. But as I say, it's not an old book. So it's a book that would appeal to gardeners, obviously. Just make sure that you can, oops, sorry, I'm just going to pull you back a little bit so that you can get a full view of the book. Let's just check the 1994. So yeah, 1994. So it's a charming book. The reason I got it was because of these images. So love the images inside. Charming illustrations, watercolour paintings that have been printed onto the pages. Little wren there, hopefully you can see that. And yeah, I like these black and white photographs as well. So there's a lot of potential for using this book. I might even consider reading it before I use it. Maybe there'll be some information about nettles there. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure this would be a nice book to read, but you know, it does have these really pretty illustrations that I like. Not keen on this bit, but you know, these are lovely. More there. Wish thought there was a page with some. Oh, there we go. Dandelions. I mean, that's lovely. That would make a gorgeous tag. But on the other side, there's then obviously this black and white image, which again would be lovely, but I could maybe photocopy that. and then use that side as a tag. More photographs to use, old photographs, and there's conservatory, image of some conservatory advertisement, more pretty. So it goes on like that. Oh, look at that. It just goes on like this. Actually, I don't think that is watercolour. It might be. It looks like it might be pastel. Not pastel. Pastel. Is that right? Pastel? Pastel? I think I'd know that. Love this. More there. I love these. I have another gardening book that's similar, has similar pictures to this, and I've used it a few times. I tend to copy the images rather than I mean, look. And just lovely. And just a lot of oh, it's Queen Mary at the Chelsea Flower Show. A lot of potential. Oh, I love that. Gardeners having a photograph taken. And a flower shop. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love it. So there's a lot of stuff in here to use. A lot. And a lot of information. Good information. So that's the third book. Nice book. I can use that in different ways. And then I found this. Love Sorrow again. This is a modern book. It's got like a plasticky cover, and I think this again is maybe 1990 or something, might be. Anyway, we'll have a look as I go through. So the reason I got this was for the images. So these are images of paintings, and that one was 1850. Oh, well, the painter painted it sometime during the 1800s. So, and that again was the 1800s. So let's see if you can see them. And I like these style. I'll just move that because it's a bit bulky. I like these romantic paintings to some degree, and I think they'll look lovely in journals. Really gorgeous, beautiful paintings. And there's some it wouldn't worry me cutting this book up, I have to say. I wouldn't get upset about it. Yeah, although they're glossy, there's poetry in here as well. Yeah, really nice. Beautiful, that is gorgeous. Yeah. Lovely lady there. I mean, you know, it's a romantic age, wasn't it? You know, and romanticism in art was very, very popular at that time. Oh, gorgeous. Not sure what's going on there, but the secret. Oh, I see. So she's being spied upon. Okay, anyway, you get the picture. Beautiful, beautiful copies of... Oh, look at that. That's a shame that that's split. That is a real shame. It would be hard to get that out without impacting on, you know, the painting. Just lovely. Lovely in a particular type of journal. Oh, look at that. Again though, it's right in the middle. That's, I mean, they don't make the books for our purposes, but you know what I mean. I mean, that is just gorgeous, gorgeous. Anyway, so I thought you might like to see these. Love is Blind. Wow, look at that dress. Yeah. Oh well, very romantic and beautiful. Oh, and that's gorgeous as well. And that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting, you know, distracted. There you go. So that one, and then this one is another chunky book. It's the Complete Book of Gardening, and it says Q on there. So these must be writers involved with, or gardening writers involved with Q. It might be a book about Q, I don't know. I'll have a look. But I do have a surprise to show you as well. Just going to put that in there. Right, so Complete Book of Gardening. You can see it's got foxing on the lovely pages, but it has got foxing there, which I love anyway. It doesn't detract it from me. And then it does have some really pretty book pages, paintings of flowers and things. It's got 16 colour plates and several hundred photographs and diagrams. And so yeah, these people were the authors, or the people involved in writing this book were part of the Royal Botanic Gardens at Kew. So there you go. And it was, this copy was printed 1963. So yeah, so anyway, love gardening. I'm a big gardener. So this book would immediately, I would immediately be attracted to it for those reasons. You know, things have moved on in terms of gardening. You know, we have a lot more, a lot of new ideas about gardening, and I practice a sort of a permaculture style gardening myself anyway, which may not be in here. This is more about formal gardening, I think, possibly. Maybe more, but isn't that lovely? So yeah, so lots of diagrams and things like that, and black and white photographs everywhere, and colour. Ooh. Very nice. And yeah, sorry. Yeah, so lots of black and white photographs. I'll probably, not sure if I'd use, but you know, something like this I would definitely use in a journal. So the thing I wanted to show you, actually I just say that the quality of the paper is really nice, very thick. Some nice images there, photographs, colour photographs. Yeah, and they're blank on the other side, which is unusual. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I wanted to show you. So I just put that in there because I wanted to get to the page. So I found these lovely 4-leaf clovers pressed in the book when I opened it up. This is the second book that I found with pressings in at, you know, when I've got books from various places. So the other one had tree leaf pressings in, so, you know, sort of correlating to the trees that were in there. So isn't that really sweet? I mean, I have never found a 4-leaf clover in my life, and you may or may not know that they're considered to be lucky if you find them. and somebody found 4. Well, that was very lucky. So yeah, maybe that will bring me luck. Who knows? But I was really pleased to find those. It's very, you know, it's poignant because somebody took the time to do that. To find them and then to press them and then they were left. Yeah, very poignant. I'm going to leave them in here for now, actually. But look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so... And it is just full of those sort of pretty... I mean, I like these as well. Full of diagrams and photographs. And this, again... Oh! It's an advertisement for lilies. Got very vintage colouring there, look. Even though it's not, yeah, it is vintage. Yeah, very vintage style photography there with the blue background. So yeah, another book that I could use, if I didn't want the book itself, I could, you know, sorry, I'm trying to speak and I can't speak. So again, I could repurpose this cover. It's got a lovely intact spine in really good condition. Turn it over there. It's got a little bit of paint. Oh, that was sticker by the look of things. So it's been left on, but I would leave that on anyway. And a little bit of bending to the edges, but otherwise it's in really good condition. No pages are out. It's just excellent, really. So not sure how I'm going to use this book yet, but as a gardener I am interested in it anyway. So so that's all pretty. Oh, look at those. That is gorgeous. A painting by Emily Sartain, Dutch Iris Wedgwood. Beautiful. I think I've shown you some of the others. Oh, and there's Narcissi, or Narcissus. The same painter. Shows a lovely style, really nice style. And that one. And that again is the same painter. So obviously they've commissioned her or used her paintings. So yeah, so I hope you like this. You know, I do think it's inspirational to first of all to go looking for books like this, to find them and to decide what to do with them, because you know I have a huge book collection. I have and at some point I have to stop. Or I have to start using them, and I find it really hard to repurpose books, really hard. I find it hard to rip pages out, to be honest. So I don't do it lightly. I usually only ever do it to modern books that are easily accessible and available, widely available. And so but then, you know, when I come across, say, a book like this, I would consider using this as a journal, you know, creating a journal from this cover, because I wouldn't necessarily be attached to these pages, and you know, they don't, although they're pretty and I would use them in my journals, I wouldn't have a use for them. Despite the fact that it is in excellent condition for its age, and that would make me pause. Anyway, I'm going on and on. So yeah, I hope you're inspired by this, and you know, you find it useful to look at these videos and you know, let me know what you think. I will ask, if you do enjoy my videos, ask you to give me a thumbs up and also to subscribe if you haven't already, because you know, I want to make more content. It is time consuming, and I would like to grow my channel to reach more people, more with different interests, maybe incorporate other crafting into it, you know, into my channel, and that's my plan. You know, I don't just want to stick to bookmaking. You know, I make lots of different types of crafts, and I would like to share them. So yeah, please do, you know, give me a thumbs up, comment in a positive way, and you know, share my videos with other people if you'd like, and you know, subscribe, because it will help me to make more videos in the future. So thank you very much. I'll be back with another making video, maybe a mass making. Thinking about what I'm going to do, so that will be coming very soon, certainly by next week, you know, early next week. So I will be back very soon, and you all take care, and I will yeah, I'll be back soon. So bye for now.